This is the setting. War Memorial Stadium in Laramie, Wyoming. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Wyoming's offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. Tough day in that last loss. Threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. Wide receiver comes in motion. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play of the game.
Wants to throw. It's Hughes. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Secures it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. Headed to the edge, it's Johnson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And they got it.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on 2nd down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physical.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell. They'll retain possession. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. off play action on first down. With the catch, it's Holman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Face mask penalty costs the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. Using his legs, it's Harris. Nice move to keep running. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Swings it out to his running back. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
To the air, it's Hughes. Got it! Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. And the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Running inside, it's Johnson. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead as we get a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Johnson. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got him. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Try to barge their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
Lets it fly. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Snags it, and there's running room. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Cowboys come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air, it's Hughes. On target. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
They'll go to the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That's just... obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. from out of his own end zone. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset. I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Turning it on. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? He'll set up to throw. Here's a heat. Fires to the tight end. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get 1 more snap off. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Husky.
Well, obviously, this has been a defensive struggle the entire 1st half, so how big was it for the offense to score a touchdown, their last possession of the 1st half, get an opportunity to tie this thing up going in at halftime? I think we can expect a lot of the same here in the 2nd half, but no doubt, huge for their confidence offensively.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. And the Cowboys will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Holman. He'll be stopped at the 15. It'll be a first down, and his defense misses an opportunity to keep them backed up close to the goal line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to pass. It's Hughes. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. And the offense suddenly, with an opportunity it couldn't have expected, with a 1st and goal after the pick. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Wideout trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies! And that one will give them the lead. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Working that left side now. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Harris. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Curry. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Hughes. Swings it out to the flat. Tackled there by the defense.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Makes the grab. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Cowboys are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Makes the grab on the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bryant. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And as quarterbacks, you've got to be aware of secondary pressure. You've got to know when these free safeties, they start creeping towards the line of scrimmage, that they might get involved. You've got to have an answer for it, and the QB didn't have one that time.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go right back to it. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Harris. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Hughes. Got a man. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get Pats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have two hands on it this drive.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Pressure's up. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. Put 6 on the board.
And you got to get penetration right away on these punt blocks. They get penetration, get in the backfield, get right in the punter's lap, get their hands on it, and then guess what? Now it's a live football. They scoop it up. They take it all the way back to the house.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense to go on the attack. Might be changing the route. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's going to take off. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Finds his tight end. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Keeps it on first down. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistent.
Here's a little room there. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their 3rd. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this field goal might not put the game in the freezer, but it would ice it down pretty good. Right down the boulevard. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration on the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. He's taking a deep shot. Makes a deep grab. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. Welcome to Husky Stadium in DeKalb, Illinois. It's the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors and the Northern Illinois Huskies. Reese Davis, David Polley, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, the Rainbow Warriors head coach told me before the game, he said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defenses have been keying on him, but with a young quarterback, they think they have put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Back to you.
All right, Holly. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Huskies offense will go to work first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Huskies with the 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Johnson. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Buried before he could blink.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
He'll pull it down and run. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Nice directional kick there like a solid iron shot. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Rainbow Warriors offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. Threw for more than 400 yards and a couple of touchdowns in his last outing. Got it behind the line. It's Harris. And he's dragged down.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Going to try to get it himself. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors are flying down the field. The run inside. It's Barfield. There's a crease. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball.
pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Fires to the right. It's caught. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. He unleashes a long one. Touchdown, Hawaii! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And he takes this from inside the 5. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thompson. Oh, he's got some space. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. First quarter in the books. Let's see how these two wide receivers are stacking up so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll go to the counter play. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. Running inside. It's Barfield. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets a block. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Trailing 7-0 as they try to get this offense humming. They'll give it to Johnson. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run inside. It's Johnson. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
It's the grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Husky.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A 50-50 ball, and he just out-fought the defender and made the catch. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. The keeper on the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Got it in the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Looking to throw for it. Now adjusting. Trying to escape and get it himself. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got his man. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Rainbow Warriors, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun. Bringing the heat. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And as they come to the line here, they're passing on a surefire field goal attempt. They'd better pay it off with 6. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Fights off a defender. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 17 team, the Auburn Tigers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. He lets one fly deep. He's got it on the right. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Ripped past midfield. Finally stopped at the 42, and that's the kind of chunk play